it's really important to show people that, you are going to have struggles. You are going to have times where it's really hard. I mean, I broke my wrist in August, and I didn't let it bring me down. I bought the Dragon Dictate, even though I couldn't type, and I was typing to my coaches. And, it's important to show people that everything, especially for top 10 coaches, is not just a straight line up. There's going to be a lot of up and down. And through that, you need to find what you can learn from that obstacle. I mean, with me, I said, okay, this is not going to bring me down. I'm going to show people that I'm going to continue to shoot for my goals and just keep going. And I know it can be frustrating. I know there's times where, there's times that I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not the leader that I want to be. Or I'm going to quit tomorrow. And then the next day I wake up and I read personal development, like the Slide Edge. Who in here has read the Slide Edge? Woo! Absolutely changed my life. Because, when you do those little things every single day, the things that don't take any talent, you are going to be seeing movement in your business. But when you drop one of those little things that you should be doing, you're not going to get there. So look at those triumphs and the struggles, share them with people, show them what you learn. And you'll be showing them that you're the leader, that you're someone that they want to be a part of. So I think that's it.
So what about if you have a goal to be top 10? There's a lot of people in the audience that is something that they want to focus on, something they want to attain. What would be the top 2 to 3 things that they should focus on to make that type of push and to see that type of growth in their business?
I really believe if you want to be a top 10 coach, you kind of have to surrender yourself and not be so, I know it's kind of crazy, but to not be so self-absorbed and focus on you, because being an elite or a top 10 coach, it's not about you. We're a lot of times, in my past when I was a newer coach, I would push my goals for my team onto them. I did that so much. I was like, you need to be diamond, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. And that was just so self-absorbed for me because it was what I wanted for myself to rank. And pushing them to hit success of, you need to do this. But it's not about you. You have to make sure that you're finding out what your coaches want and saying, well, let me help you get there. Do you want to achieve Success Club? Do you want to hit Diamond? Do you want to hit Star Diamond? What can we do together to help you get there? Not you saying, I want you to get there, I need you to get there, but for them to know that you're just there to help them, and help aid them to be there. So just really surrendering yourself to know that it's not about you. You're just there to, aid them and give them that motivation and tell them that they can. Because I can tell you, when I became a coach, this was not even an option ever. I remember my first summit, and I was like, man, I never will be there. And it happened, and it's because I said, you know what? I'm done pushing people. I'm done forcing them to do things that they don't want to do, because all it did was scare them. And let them, be their own leader and follow the path that's put out for them. And, it obviously paid off, so.
I think it's really important to make sure that you have decided very clearly that you are going to do it. I work very much in a space of operating from intention. When they were talking about how they start their day, I was thinking about how I start my day. And the first thing I do before I even open my eyes is decide what kind of day it's going to be, who I'm going to be for other people, who I'm going to be for myself, and how the day is going to be. Then that's the first thing I do. And then before I open my phone or do anything electronic, I actually plan out my day. What do I want to accomplish? How do I want to make people feel? How am I going to get closer to my goals? And then sort of visualize, being in Italy, in my case, for last year. And that helped me be really open to whatever path was going to get me there. So most of the time, that the people that want to be helped, so they were saying, will appear to you. And you just have to be open to that. So try not to get too caught up in how you're going to get there, because the universe will provide you a lot of different options for that, as long as you're open to all of them and you're willing to take all of them, and you're very clear in your intention, you'll just sort of end up there, which I know sounds like cheesy and weird, but it works.